Hello, welcome to today's audio log. Time is 8:40 p.m. on the 1st of June 2024. Uh, Today's Saturday. It's been a pretty good day for me. Yeah, overall, it's been a good day. I was able to spend some time with a friend. We just hung out together, played a game. It was nice. It was good. Um, and when I wasn't hanging out with him, I was kind of just doing the same thing but on my own, which I was perfectly happy with as well. Just playing some music while playing a game. It was nice. And to be honest with you, that's kind of the majority of what I've done today. It's been a very easy day. Yeah, just nice and relaxed. But after yesterday, I think that's exactly what I needed. And let me explain. Yesterday, I uploaded a video of me going on a walk. And after I finished recording that video, I went back home. However, on the way back home, I ran into some problems. For anyone who watched that video, you'll know that in the final field that I was in before I stopped the recording, I had mentioned that that field sometimes housed cows. And on the way back, those very same cows decided to return to that field. And I spotted them from a distance, but I didn't think too much of it because, I just assumed that I would be able to get to the exit of the field before they got in my way. But I was wrong. They spotted me and they started running at me. I am not joking. A herd of cows began running at me. So, of course, I panicked, and instead of heading for the exit, which would have, it would have involved me going through the cows, which I didn't want to do. I didn't want to get close to them. Instead, I had to run down to the side of the field, down towards where the stream is, but not at the exit where the bridge was. And I had to basically jump down this muddy embankment that ran alongside the stream. I had a feeling the cows would not follow me down there if I went down there, and I was right, thankfully. But it kind of led into this underbrush, sort of no real path, lots of foliage, that sort of area. It was a struggle to get through there, but it was better than dealing with cows. So I ended up hiding out in this, in the bushes, basically, and I waited for the herd of cows to pass. Thankfully, it didn't take very long, but it probably took like 5 minutes, but it felt like it took 15. You should have felt my heartbeat. It was racing. I didn't know what to do. I was panicking, and I was stuck in a bush. And I just, yep. In order to get out of that area, I had to squeeze myself through a holly bush, which was somewhat painful, but far better than dealing with cows face to face, and I managed to get away from them. But once I had left, I just kept running. I ran. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I ran away from a herd of cows. They're scary, you know? From far away, I can appreciate almost any type of creature. But when they're face to face with me, I don't want to deal with that. They are intimidating. They're large creatures. I don't know what they're like. Maybe they're not keen about, strangers in their field. Maybe they would have eaten me. I don't know. Anything could have happened. but thankfully, they didn't chase me or anything, and I managed to slip away. So that was the first problem. A short while passed before the second one appeared, at which point I was 80% calmed down from the cow drama. I was walking along the path, and to my left, in a patch of tall grass, and I didn't even see it straight away, was a small, a rodent-esque creature. Looking back, I believe it was a badger, the first badger that I've ever seen in person. But when I first saw it, I thought it was a raccoon. But they are not native to this country, so that was a silly assumption. Regardless, it was black and white. It had stripes, and it was standing on its hind legs, doing this sort of screech thing, like the screech, growl, noise. I don't know. It made me jump. It was a jump scare. I didn't see it until I got too close, and then it did its defensive posture thing. But yeah. So that was something. I didn't stick around long enough for that thing to do anything. I promptly began making my way back up the path, but yeah, by the time I got home, I was mentally and physically exhausted, and my heart was still beating like crazy. I find the whole experience to be quite amusing now, but yesterday I was not amused. Regardless, I think it's still quite funny. I don't think I'm built for nature, you know? That's not me. I don't enjoy camping. I don't enjoy wildlife, at least up close. It's just not for me. And that's okay. But yeah, so all that happened yesterday after I stopped the recording. And today, when I woke up, both my legs were sore from running. And yeah, I spent today recovering. So yeah, that's I think that's everything. Like I said at the start, I've still had a good day today. I hope anyone listening to this also found that story amusing, but also has had a good day themselves. And yeah, I look forward to tomorrow, to whatever else is on its way. But I'm going to call it here. Thank you for listening. And I'll be back tomorrow for the next one. Good night.